All right. Good morning, everybody watching out there on Facebook. Hope everyone is having a great day, great start to your day. I know it's only 9 o'clock, but here we are. My special guest is Mr. Shaunta Johnson
Hello.
from G.R.O.W NEA Basketball Camp. And so we're going to learn a little bit more about what's happening. There's a fundraiser and just other ways that you can support the organization. As the cliche goes, the children are our future. Well, and we definitely want to keep investing and pouring into our children because they're going to be our leaders one day. And we're going to be sitting down, somewhat taking a break, but they're going to be our leaders. And so we need to put as much into them as possible. And as those who have played sports before, you know, sports is more than just about the mechanics of the game. There's so much more that goes into.
Right.
I think so. I don't know, but I know that a lot of walls are gone.
If I start coughing, just please keep talking.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so y'all hold on. We'll be on air in just a few moments.
Yeah, once we go in, once it's time for us to start, I'll get us all 6 months.
What I'll do is
We gotta go over this.
Ready?
almost
Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday to you. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Khalila Jones, and my special guest today is Mr. Shaunta Johnson. And tell us what role you play with G.R.O.W NEA Basketball Camp.
Yes, ma'am. G.R.O.W NEA Basketball Camp. I am actually the founder of G.R.O.W NEA. G.R.O.W NEA actually stands for God Reward Our Works, Northeast Arkansas.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. All right, so tell us more about how you got this vision and how long has it been in operation?
Okay, so this came about in 2017. And I sat down and I was speaking with some people about actually doing a old school versus new school basketball game for a fundraiser rally. And then talking about emotion in 2018. We had our first alumni basketball tournament with Jonesboro, Nettleton, Valley View, and Greene County Tech.
It's and really been that long?
Yes, 2018.
Oh
that
my
was gosh. So we took those players and did a actual alumni basketball tournament there at Nettleton. And 2019, we did another one which hosted at Jonesboro. We had 6 male teams and 6 female teams. That year with Jonesboro coming out the champion on the male side and Valley View coming out the champion on the female side.
That's awesome.
So, yes, and then we were looking to work. Yes, ma'am.
And so here we are again. I know COVID kind of put a damper on some things and how you could operate and interact with people. And so here we are back again, gearing back up. So tell people, what do you have in the works?
Okay, so this year, we had talked about this, you know, when we first come into to play, was doing a free basketball camp and wanting to give back to the community. You know, you have, college basketball camps, high school basketball camps, but there's a fee that comes with those basketball camp, and everybody can't afford those basketball camps. And so what my organization wanted to do, myself, along with the basketball players that participated actually in the alumni basketball tournament, we wanted to get together and take the talent from the coaches, there in Northeast Arkansas, as well as the basketball players and some of the personal trainers there, and actually do a free camp for those that, you may come from a single parent home and we just ain't got it, or the pandemic, that slowed you down, financially, and you just don't have the money to go to a camp. But we wanted to focus on those that where we want to play basketball or we want to do this, we just don't have the funding to.
Okay, I understand. Now, tell us about when it's going down, first of all, and then what can people do now? Hello? I think I lost you. Oh, goodness. Y'all, please hold on. Um, he will be back on shortly. Um, it's Monday, and it's Monday. Okay, he's rejoining, so please stand by. Okay, we lost you for a minute, so I was about to ask you to go ahead and go into details about when this was going down, and then what can people do now to start helping you reach your goal, so that you can enroll as many students as possible.
Okay, actually, yes, ma'am. This is our actual first camp. So
Okay.
what we're doing is we're gonna take 5th grade through 9th graders, both male
Okay.
and female athletes. So my thing is, if your athlete is in the 4th grade going to the 5th grade, you can go ahead and register them.
Okay.
If they're in the 9th grade going to 10th grade, you can go ahead and register them.
Okay.
So it's 5th through 9th grade. You can email me at G.R.O.W NEA 2018 at
Look,
Gmail.
you're gonna have to say that slow. Say it again. So I type
Okay,
slow.
G.R.O.W NEA.
Uh-huh.
That's G.R.O.W NEA
Mm-hmm.
2018 at Gmail.
All right. So everyone out there listening, if you have a child that would like to play, um, talk to them and get them registered. Get them busy, And okay, so if you have a
Yeah,
child, I think about if you have a child that's already playing basketball and they might just need to tighten up on some of their skills, this would be a
right.
great opportunity for that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we have some of the best coaches, coaches that's coming from Jonesboro, from the Jonesboro area, the Forest City area, the Marion area. So we actually reached out some of the players from all over, Northeast Arkansas. We've had people to actually volunteer from Little Rock and even over into Missouri.
Well,
Yeah, we're
I
looking
need
forward. But
to
yeah,
holler some of folks. Mariana had a really great basketball team. They do. They still have a great basketball team. So we had to reach out to some folks in Mariana.
yeah, yeah, definitely. We've reached out there, and one of my people, and she actually sent out some of the registration forms for me. So we're looking to get those kids listed. Get your children registered. Get them
Okay.
registered. We will have box lunches for them.
Okay.
So we will be feeding them. We will have a special guest there to speak with them during our lunches. And then we're also going to be having games.
Okay.
So not only are they going to be training and practicing and freshening up on their skills, but we're also going to, they're also going to be out there playing games as well.
Okay, so I'm looking at the flyer behind you, and it's Saturday, July 24th. This is a one-day event, one-day camp.
Yes, this is our first camp, and so what we wanted to do is we wanted to try it out and see how it was going to go. So we are going to do this one day. It's from 7:30 to, it says 8 to 5, but it's from 7:30. The doors will open up at 7:30 because we want to make sure all the children get signed in. We will check temperatures there, and then as well as hand out the camp T-shirts. There is no fee at all, and everything will be provided as far as T-shirts and all of that will be provided to the children, as well as box lunches. And yes, ma'am.
So they just need to bring their energy, their motivation, determination.
Listen, that's it. That's all you got to do, children, is show up and be motivated to work. Now we will be doing stretching exercises there in the beginning. and we have some of the military personnel. You know, I've been in the National Guard for 18 years now. And so I reached out to some of my buddies, and they'll actually be coming in and participating. So they always told me coming up that it takes a village to raise a child. So we're trying to get out there and actually raise these and give them something to do.
That's amazing.
So, yes, ma'am.
We have a shout out from Robert Dwayne. Says, good morning. Great camp for kids. Definitely have to give a shout out to his daughter who recently graduated. She's an excellent basketball player, won so many awards and scholarships and things. So shout out to her. Shout out to Mr. Dwayne for the work he's done. And I think
definitely.
I don't know if he's a coach. Please forgive me on that. But I think he has his hands in some coaching somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're actually doing a great, a lot of great things there. I know the JV Lady Ballers, the Bandits, and all of that they got going on down there. So I really do, I appreciate them. I appreciate their support. I've reached out to actually a lot of people there in the city of Jonesboro, and just getting their input and everything. So I got a lot of good feedback and a lot of good positive on what we're doing. So now, just because it is limited to 5th through 9th grade this year.
Okay.
Next year, we're looking to open it up from K through 9.
Okay.
And, I know I had a lot of people wanting to sign up their kindergartners through their 4th graders. And being that this is my first camp, I wanted to take it slow. But next year, I promise you, it gets better. It gets better.
Now, what I would like to see, first I want to say good morning to Mr. Derek Coleman. Thank you for checking in. I would like to see, I'm not a sports person in the least bit, but I support the babies at all costs. But if there was a partnership between the Red Wolves and, your camp and the First National Bank Arena, I'm just going to throw that in the atmosphere, let God work on that. So, it'll be great.
Right. Yeah. I was actually going to reach out to Coach Mike over there for the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And I was going to reach out to him and see, if we can't do some things together. And actually, like I said, there's a lot of great coaches from junior high coaches to high school coaches from Northeast Arkansas. If you actually go back and look at the history over the last 5 to 10 years, Northeast Arkansas has brought home a lot of hardwood when it comes to tournaments, not only during the school session with AAA, but also during the AAU.
Okay.
And so, they've when they count a lot of great knowledge when it comes to sports and basketball. They're in the communities of Northeast Arkansas.
Alrighty. So let's talk about another aspect of being engaged in sport or in sports, period. It's more than just about the mechanics of the game. Again, I'm not a sports person, but I know that what you're also learning is discipline. You're learning self-control. Right. You're learning some other emotional and psychological things that help you to operate and navigate life outside of sports.
Yes, ma'am. So actually one of the things that we're going to be doing is we're going to break them out. The 5th and 6th graders will be together, and then we will have the 7th, 8th, and 8th graders together. So while the 5th and 6th graders are actually at their training, what we're going to do with the 7th, 8th, and 9th graders is have them in a classroom, because we also, not only do we want to teach them about basketball and how to act to perform on the court, but it takes off the court. And we want to teach them their role off the court, because if we can teach you your role off the court, then it's kind of like practice what you preach, or you play how you practice. And so if I can get you to live this way off the court, then when you're on the court, you'll have good sportsmanship on the court.
That's awesome.
You gotta have your grades. You can't be going around getting in trouble, outside and fighting, and then come to school and think you're gonna play, because a lot of coaches, they look at that.
Yes.
You can't be on your social media and doing all of this clowning, and then expect to go play for somebody, because a lot of high school coaches as well as college coaches, they're actually looking at that.
Okay.
And they will cut you off because of the way you perform outside of the basketball court. You can be the greatest basketball player, football player, track runner in the world, but if you are getting in trouble outside of your field of activity of sports, then they're not going to sign you.
That's right.
And so, yeah, we're looking at teaching them that as well. You know, discipline on and off the court.
And will you incorporate maybe this camp or another camp, nutrition and a nutrition aspect? I mean, it's wonderful you can get out there and dribble, throw, do all those different moves, but if you're not physically conditioned and you're not feeding your body right, it's kind of like, what's the point?
Right.
Can you hear me?
Right.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. You know, and by me being in the military, you know, that is a big thing as well. You know, the conditioning your body. And so even, you know, when we serve them their lunches, a lot of, you know, people, they would want the sodas and all of that, but we're definitely, we would have water, Powerade, Gatorade, you know, things of that nature. And then we won't have all the fast food, but you definitely want to eat healthy, or else, you know, it'll be, you'll find out, you know, when you get to running up and down that court and you're drinking all this soda and can't hardly breathe, then you need an inhaler.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Most definitely. So I know you are considered an alumni. Do you play basketball yourself?
No, I actually, and funny thing, I was talking to somebody. I don't play basketball. I don't coach.
Okay. Okay. So
I
you're
don't
just
do
the
any of
brain
that.
behind the thing.
But yeah, God has gifted me to coordinate, and that's, I can put it together, you know. And I talk to my sister. I tell my sister all the time, you know, my ideas, and she'll be like, "Oh Lord, let me get my notepad, because I can just go, you know." And a lot of it just comes, you know, it just comes to me, and I'd be like, "Oh, I want to do this," you know, and they feel like, "You trying to do this in a couple of weeks?" Yo, it can get done, you know. So I've got in trouble by my team a whole lot, you know, by just doing pop-up events. But I believe this is something that God has gifted me to do. And I am actually, you know, I'm honored that he would trust me to do something like this.
That's awesome. All right. So tell us ways that people can support. So for those who may not have children, but they want to help continue to grow your vision, they want to financially support. Are there ways they can do that?
All right. Yes. So if you, and we are looking for, like I said, it takes a village. And this is not just for Jonesboro. You know, I was
Okay.
born and raised in Jonesboro. This is actually for Northeast Arkansas. And actually, like I said, we've had children from Missouri to sign up for this camp.
Okay.
We've had children from Little Rock to actually sign up for this camp. So this is not for us. So if you would like to support, you can look me up or send me an email at G.R.O.W NEA 2018 @gmail.com, and just ask, you know, how can I be a part of G.R.O.W NEA? And if you would like to donate toward us, it's cash tag G.R.O.W NEA.
Okay.
And that's what you can do. You know, we're definitely looking for all the help, all the ideas. And like you said, we want to coordinate. You know, there's other people that has the same vision that I have. And we don't have to be competitive with one another, especially if it's for the community and it's for the children.
That's
I
right.
think that we're better together. And if we come together with our ideas, I think we can do a lot. I think a lot can be done.
Okay.
I really do.
Now, for the
Yes,
day
ma'am.
of the camp, I know you have the box lunches for the kids. Are there
Yes.
opportunities for people to volunteer healthy snacks like fruit cups or vegetables or trail mix or
Oh yeah,
anything?
yeah, definitely. Whatever. I mean, if there's anything that you would like to do, like I said, you can inbox me. You can email me at GROWNEA 2018 at gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 501-256-8259.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
501 One more time.
256
256
8259.
I'm right-handed. I'm trying to do this with my left. Okay. So call that number. And for those of you listening on air, I put the number in the Facebook Live feed. So if you want to go back and find this video, you can get that information. And so I just want to say thank you so much, Shaunta, for reaching out. And I want to say thank you for what you do. Even though you don't live here anymore, you still find a way to give back and pour back into the community that raised you. And I think that's very important. We just recently celebrated Juneteenth, and our theme was legacy building. And I want that to be the theme for the rest of the year, legacy building. So for those of us who have the wisdom and knowledge, we need to continue to pour into the generations to come and continue to build on our legacy and make sure that it's great and it's prosperous. So thank you for what you do to contribute.
Ma'am, and thank you. Thank KLEK. Remember, get your athletes out. Get them out there. It's going to be a great camp. I promise you it's going to be a great camp. The kids are going to come away. They're going to learn things. And even with the parents, come out and learn, because it takes the parents as well as the athletes. If the parents don't know, then the athlete's going to do whatever they want to do. So
Okay.
I believe that it's very important to get the parents out there as well.
All right. And what is the deadline to register? We have about 2 minutes left.
Yes, the deadline to register for this event is going to be this Friday, June the 25th. Your child has to be registered on June the 25th. Yeah, after the 26th is over. So we can't register at the door just because, we have to get the camp t-shirts ordered and everything. So listen, June the 25th, please get your children out there. 5th grade through 9th grade. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. There are no fees. There are no vendors. Nobody's making money. None of that. Get them out there. It's going to be a good time. I promise you, the kids are going to be great. They're going to have fun. They're in good hands with the coaching staff that we have there in Northeast Arkansas.
All right. And this is at Allen Park Community Center, Saturday, July 24th. Doors open at 7:30. So get your kids registered first and then get them ready. Make sure they get plenty of rest the night before. They got their good shoes and they're ready to go. Got their attitudes.
Drink a lot of water. Drink water.
Drink a lot of water. Look, it's summertime. It's summer in the South. We should know already the protocol. So, yes. Oh my gosh. Right. But thank you, Shaunta. And, we look forward to more of what G.R.O.W NEA Basketball has to bring, or G.R.O.W NEA has to bring to us. And hopefully next year, bigger facility, more collaboration. Once people see the vision and grab a hold of it, grasp it, and they want to help you. So we're just going to stay tuned to see what's next. And we wish you well for this upcoming camp. Can you hear me? Sorry, y'all, it's Monday.
All right.
Right. Well, we thank everyone for tuning in, for watching. Thank you all for supporting KLEK 102.5 FM. Today's an abbreviated show. Everyone have a great and blessed day.